years, and before Honiton you lived on Dartmoor at Long Barn. Do you remember Long Barn?
Yes.
And you did the garden there most of the time. You spent most of your time on your hands and knees in the garden.
Yes. Yes.
Mind you, when you got to Honiton, the garden at Honiton was just a car park, wasn't it? So you actually dug up some of that and turned it into a garden, which was very nice.
I don't think we had. I didn't plant any trees.
You did. You planted a eucalyptus tree in Honiton after you came back from Australia once.
Well, what's that tree?
I don't know, but you didn't plant that because this isn't your house sort of thing.
Was it before we moved here?
Yes, in Honiton you planted a eucalyptus tree which grew to, well, it's probably now about 50 foot high.
No. I think Honiton was a smaller house.
But it had a yard with lots of garages in.
Yes.
And you made a little bit of garden and you planted a eucalyptus tree and a bit of lawn and a bed. And you had a shed.
I can't remember anything.
You can't remember anything. Well, I bet you can, actually. Can you remember stuff further ago?
What?
Can you remember stuff further ago than that? Do you remember
yes.
Hill House?
Where?
Hill House.
Oh, Hill House.
Do you remember designing that?
Yes, we lived in Honiton.
No, this was Hill House in Wimborne.
Yes, sorry.
You lived there, didn't you?
Yes. Where? At the bottom of the hill that came...
well, Rowland's Hill.
Rowland's Hill.
And you built a house in the garden of a house that was turned into flats called Highlands.
Oh.
There was a house called Highlands where they changed it into flats and sold off the garden, and you and Dad bought the garden and developed and made Hill House on it. Yeah?
Oh, really?
Do you remember that?
No, but I can...
Well, the pictures are here somewhere.
Well, I didn't really realise that Hill House was, within my memory, and I could plant a...
Well, you planted a whole garden at Hill House.
Yes.
Didn't you?
Well, I suppose so.
I think there were some apple trees there, weren't there?
Yes.
So you kept the orchard in the lower garden, and you planted a beech hedge separating the two halves of the garden. Yes. And then you had a lawn, and you planted a screen of bamboos to hide the garage and the car bits, didn't you? Yeah?
Mm.
Remember that?
Yes.